Okay, we're going to be looking at root flap damping here. And what makes this really quite complicated is the fact that we have this extra keyword here. So normally we're used to doing set policy options, policy statement, but inside here we've got set policy options and then damping. And the keyword, of course, is damping. And that has a couple of complexities. Firstly, if we want to just turn damping onto a group in a default way, we just type in the word damping. However, damping here allows us to define what I'm going to call some damping sets. So for example, here we've got set policy options damping. We've got a damping set called aggressive, and inside it we can set what we want. And then here we've got a damping set which we're calling none. Okay, so as long as we have a damping on a particular group, we can then actually apply a policy. Now again, this policy here we're calling from U2, however the term inside it we've named damping, which is slightly unfortunate, a little bit hard to follow. But set policy options, policy statement from upstream to term damping, which is just a policy term. From route filter, we've got these prefix length ranges, damping, and then we have these damping sets. And so what we're able to do here, we've got the policy options, policy statement, we've got a term, then we've got the route filter with the prefix length range, and we've got the damping set aggressive. So what happens here is with a prefix length range of 20 to 32 bits, then we've got a damping aggressive, and if the prefix length range is less than 10, we have damping of none. So that fulfills the requirements here. We were asked for more aggressive damping if the mask is greater or equal than 20, suppressed after 2 flaps for 2 times the default, and prefixes less than 10 must not be damped. So what we have here is we have a maximum suppression of 120, which is 2 times 60, and we've got suppression after 2 flaps, which is basically each flap is will effectively decrement or increment 1000. So there we have it, that's damping. Looks a little bit confusing. The real key here is that this keyword here allows us to define these damping sets, and that's directly in policy options.